that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I'm going to explain something about my hat. That's the first thing I'm going to go into. This hat was $5 at Cato's. This has pink to go with my pink outfits. It has fuchsia pink. It has green. It has orange. It has yellow. And it goes around with the same color. So we're not getting nothing confused on this hat. All right? Thank you so much. Anyway, I love hats. I've been wearing hats since I was a little girl. And my mother always dressed me up real nice and girly, and that's why I've been blessed to know how to coordinate my clothes thanks to my mom. I notice a lot of brothers who have moms who like to dress. They taught their sons how to dress, and then some people just have a knack for clothes, and I get them at a good price. So saw the outfit. This is what it is, and I'm grateful, and we can go on with the show. I'm not here to try to impress nobody. I've been dressing like this since I was in diapers. So I'm just thankful. I had a very interesting live last night. I was very exhausted. So people have been getting the opportunity to see my personality when I'm not ministering and doing messages and lessons and also cooking. So I'm a multitasker. So I want to give a shout out to a young lady by the name of Molly out of Bessemer, Alabama. Molly out of Bessemer, Alabama. She has her own hair product, and her hair is beautiful. Her hair is all the way down here, about down here. She has pretty hair. Her mom has gorgeous hair. She came by and brought me my oil. She makes hair oil. Molly out of Bessemer, Alabama. If you want to know about her hair oil sells for $12. She's put it in a little bag for me. Young lady trying to have her own business and her own product out. So a shout out to Molly. And I want to thank her mom for coming by to bring me my oil for my hair. I believe in supporting people. I truly believe in supporting people. And I want to give God the praise also. Hello. There was a young lady homeless last night on the ground with a blanket. And I had just took some money out the bank, you know, for my travels, because I'm going to be traveling for the next 3 weeks, nonstop traveling. And so you get blocked for calling me that. I'm going to give you one more chance to redeem yourself. You call me Miss Twila, or don't come on my live. That's the lie for the other people. I'm Miss Twila. If you can't respect my name, then go somewhere else. And I'm not going to be correcting people over and over. I'll just block you when I see something that's out of order. So I'm Miss Twila. If you can't address me and say hello, Miss Twila, or hi, or hey, or hi, everyone, then this is not the channel for you. This is not the live for you. So anyway, I'm doing some healthy things because I'm trying to pull off some weight. And hello, Jerry, how are you? I'm trying to pull off some weight here. I want to pull off because I like to look a certain way in my clothes. And so I am going to prepare some things real quick so I can get on the road. My 10-hour break is about to be over with, so I'm going to be moving real quickly because I have to move on. I'm not doing a lot of chit-chat. This is a cooking channel. If it's not about cooking, this is not the channel for you. If you got personal questions to ask me, this is not the channel for you. So I'm going to set up here and I'm going to move expeditiously. So this is going to be my last day for the yogurt thing because I'm running out of yogurt. And one thing about yogurt, I don't know, it has this milk juicy juice that comes off of it, and you have to get it out. But this is going to be my last day for yogurt, and which I love yogurt. I will say this: bananas that I put in the refrigerator, if you don't eat the yogurt and the granola and the fruit the same day you make it, you can't eat it the next day because the granola is going to get soft and the banana is going to turn brown and you have a big mess. So start off with this yogurt. This is like I said, Green Valley lactose-free organic plant low-fat yogurt that I use, that I get from Whole Foods. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm doing great. Just trying to get the show on the road so I can start driving. I got to get this load to where it needs to go in the Carolinas. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead with the show. And just for truckers and people that want to eat a little more healthy. I had a young lady ask me how am I going to go about losing my weight. The young lady, Molly, that brought me my my hair oil, she lost a lot of weight. She had a flat stomach. So I'm definitely going to get back with her and ask her how did she lose that weight. Because she said what she said is she changed her eating habits. Everything is eating habits. Last night I did fall off. I fell off last night. So I take this honey, this grade A honey, and I put it that way, horizontally and then diagonal, because the yogurt is plain, so I don't have no taste to it. And I'm gonna put these blueberries on top. Hello everyone. I'm not gonna be reading a lot. It's all about what I'm cooking. If it's not about the cooking, then I'm not answering nothing personal. My moderators are not on, so I don't have a lot of time to be answering those personal questions, which I don't care for anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna rinse these out. So how I do my washing dishes, for those who are new, I have a glass bowl. I put my Dawn soap in here. Then I have a bigger bowl with water in the back. And so I heat up my water in the microwave, and that's how I wash my dishes. So for truckers that keep going out the truck to wash, you can do that, and you just have to keep buying water. I have 2 things of water. Hello. Welcome, Pumpkin. Thank you for showing up. So yeah, I go through a lot of water, but it don't bother me because I know what I'm eating, and it means a lot to me to know what's going in my stomach. Of course, you know, the same thing that I'm doing, you can do at home. This trash gets big in here, so I warm up both my waters. I really wish that I had enough power to run 3 things, but everything is done one at a time. Fruit goes bad on the 3rd day. If you don't eat your fruit by 3 days, you just wasted your money. You just bought some fruit and wasted your money, because fruit goes bad in 3 days. And raspberries go bad in 2 days. They don't hold at all. So I'm gonna try to hold on to these bags. I double my bags so I can try to hold on to these bags. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. So I'm gonna let them dry out because start going too bad. I just bought some more bags yesterday, and I don't want to. Some bags I keep. You know, you determine what bags you want to keep, because some of these bags ain't even worth keeping once you use them. But something like fruit, I can reuse them. So then, after I do my raspberries, my boysenberries, all my berries, because yesterday I didn't have food cooked, so I ended up having to buy food, and I didn't want to buy no food. It was really kind of irritating. Even though I came online and had good food, I have food in here to cook. I bought so much food at Whole Foods. I probably got $250 worth of food to $275 worth of food in here, and I had to buy food out because I hadn't prepped. You have to prep. You have to get up as a trucker in the morning and prep. If you don't prep, you're going to end up buying food out because you're going to be too tired to cook. But if you prep, your food is already made. Yes, they was real good. They were actually, they were Guerrero quesadillas. They were quesadillas. You see, and then I'm going to do a banana, which I really don't need, but I'm going to do it because I don't want the bananas to go bad. They had some bananas, what do you call those? Those bananas, the organic ones. They was only 97 cents. So I bought the organic bananas. I didn't buy the organic everything else. So, you know, you just pray over your food. So I did get a chance to kill a fly. I mean, it was a battle. I was in there fighting yesterday. I was serious too. I might have been looking like I was playing around, but a little insect can make you run into something flying across your face while you're driving. You know, I cracked my window when I went to Orange Beach and worked over the summer because it was gnats kept coming in my car, and I literally just tapped the window. Literally tapped the window, and the whole window cracked across the. I kid you not. So that's why I was so serious about. Even though it was humorous at the same time, I was not playing. So when I do all this fruit with the yogurt, I like to put things on top of my food that's good for you. So even though you might think it doesn't go, If anybody know anything about cinnamon, cinnamon is good for you. So I cover it in cinnamon. If y'all look up the nutrition for cinnamon. So I'm gonna go ahead with the next item that I'm gonna have for a snack. And that next item, oh, give me a second. I'm moving fast. I forgot one more item. It's okay, but it's granola. You don't have to put the granola on there. Get your favorite granola. I like organic granola, but I didn't have time to get all that, so forgot about my granola, y'all. But if you don't want granola, you don't have to put it on there. And the granola was supposed to go in one little corner. So now, this is how this goes. So yeah, so I don't pay attention when I don't have a moderator and I'm moving fast, because I prayed already. I actually ministered to a 75-year-old lady yesterday. She ended up changing her belief, her faith. And that's why I tell people you have to have a relationship with Yah, because you can't go on religion and what's inside of the four walls of a body. You have to. She left one body and went to Jehovah's Witness, and that's why I say I'm not Baptist, Methodist, Presbyterian, Christian, Muslim, none of that. I'm a follower of Yah. I'm a believer. And so how they teach is not how I teach, because how they teach is wrong. Because if you're not taking care of the orphans and the widows and the children and the single parents and not making sure people have food and all that money's going to you, I don't believe in none of that. That's not of God. That's not of Yah. And I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave all that alone. But anyway, so I talked to her yesterday. Then I had another young lady. My European sister was next door, 40-something years old. A shout out to Jennifer. She's a truck driver. She was hauling horses. It's a bug in here. It's a stink bug in here. Oh my gosh. Oh, what should I do, y'all? It's a stink bug. It's a bug in here. He just, oh my God. Oh, come on, y'all. What should I do? I don't have a plastic cup. Oh my gosh, I got a bug in here. Freaking bug. I'm gonna lose this cup. This cup getting ready to get lost. I lost my 1, 2, 3. I'm about to knock some stuff down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! This bug! Oh, shoot! Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. What is that? What is it? What is that? I just don't with it. I need my honey. That's okay. My honey went on the floor, my water, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's what this kind of stuff. Y'all got to get some of this. Oh my goodness. Just think if I was driving. Just think if I was driving. You understand? So people don't understand this. And I'm not using my. Oh my goodness. I got out the truck to take out the trash and pray for somebody just about before. Oh, that ear. Oh. I'm sorry. I just lost a container, and I had all my seasoning here for my Jamaican oxtails, but I'll have to remake it. I'm irritated, but I'll be okay. Anyway, what was I talking about? Goodness. Listen. God is so good, because listen, y'all, if that bug would have flew down on my food, if that bug would have flew in my yogurt, that bug would have flew in something, He'd have messed up my whole meal. Come on now, if the bug had flew in my food, it would have been over for my food. For that particular dish. I wouldn't have been able to remake it because that's the last of my yogurt. I wouldn't have been able to repeat it. I would have been real through. I'd have been real through. Oh my goodness. He just came out of nowhere. He been just sitting around. Can't even get my thoughts. I'm getting it together. I promise you I'm getting it together. I'm just thinking he would have ruined a dish, or if I was driving, I would have freaked out. I would have been freaking out. I would have. Oh my goodness, I can't get my thoughts together. Y'all think it's funny. It ain't funny. I got some stories to tell y'all about bugs on the road. Last year, two major issues happened to me with bugs. I was backing up at the yard and it was no lights. It was dark. It was about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I rolled down both windows because it was pitch black. When I began to back up, 25 to 35 mosquitoes flew into the window on both sides. And I got bit over 17 times. I was bit up. I'm bit up everywhere. I'm in there swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging. And I should have got out the truck and probably slept in the OC. It was horrifying. And I was bit all up. I got the picture still. Then I parked under a tree in Alabama. And all these ants came in the truck all over the place. So, y'all just don't know. It's like horrible. It's just so frustrating. It's frustrating. So you get blocked. Let me see. Container is fine. Not me. I'm not. It was a harmless. I don't care. If it had landed on my food, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. We different. In our culture, we different. I don't know what your culture is, but no, it's not. I will replace it. It was only $1 to the cup. Let me see. What am I doing next? Oh, so I'm doing the apples next. So what I do is I'm gonna pour this water. I'm gonna pour the warm water in the second bowl because that's the bowl I use to I'm doing apples next. I'm gonna rinse my apples off. And of course, I use hot water. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, sometimes I wash my fruit off with dishwashing liquid. I'm not gonna lie, or either hot water. I'm real anal about that too. Everybody's different. Now, if he'd have flew his butt into this hot pan, if he'd have flown his little butt in this hot pan when I put these apples in here, I'd have let him bounce around, pop up in the air, slapped him, beat him up, and throw them away, and I'd have cleaned that little spot out and kept them apples. I ain't gonna sit up and lie. I'd have kept them apples. I ain't gonna lie. I would have kept them apples. I'm sorry, but not in no yogurt. Certain things, just I would have. Men are different than women. Y'all do stuff differently. I'm trying to get it together now. That's really got on my nerves. So now, I'm getting ready to do my apples, because apples are a good, snack. Any kind of fruit is a good snack. But I have to cut the apples. I need to get an apple, the core thing that gets the core out the middle. That's what I need to buy next. I'll buy that today. Because I think I got 6 hours to drive. And I drove some more last night and had a hard time finding somewhere to park. I had to pay to park, which I was not happy with that. I had to get out my truck late at night to go and scan the code. My Caucasian sister that's 44, she wears dresses. She was mad that she had to get out the truck. She was very upset because she doesn't get out her truck neither. And so we both was not happy with that. We had to scan and put all this information in. She had to go to the back in the dark. I went to the front and we were discussing that. I have another apple. That just getting it together. Let's report this person. I'm going to report this person for... So, and I think you talk too much. That's what I think about you. I think that you, street life, talk too much. So I'm gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself. Hello, I'm not a queen. Don't call me queen. We taking that off of there. If you don't call me Miss Twila, I'm not. I already gave my lesson on why you don't call a woman of God a queen. So you want to go back and look at that lesson. Whatever I don't see, I'll get after I finish. Since I don't have a moderator, I'll go back. I will go back. My name is Miss Twila. I already gave that. Don't call me no queen. If I was a queen, I wouldn't be on here. I wouldn't be in this truck, and you wouldn't even be able to have access to me. Don't call me that. That's not my name. My name is Miss Twila. I'm going to change who I am. Have no access to me. Queens are heavily guarded. No man can get access to a queen. No man, no woman can get access to a king unless they push their scepter to them. So no, that's inappropriate. That's slang, and that means something else, slang in the world. That's a worldly term. Yeah, but I'll go back. Y'all get y'all debut, but because I will go back. I wouldn't care if it was 2 people, but 2 people on here. I'm not here for numbers. The lady that I prayed for this morning, she a truck driver. She said she's been struggling with the demon of depression, and she wanted me to pray for her. She's struggling for, I think it was depression and something else. She said, I can't think of the word. Depression. It's another word I'm not thinking, but it's related to that. And you'd be surprised that the truck drivers out here depressed. They out here depressed. So Yah has me out here ministering and praying to people. This was not my choice of career at all. It was not my choice of career. It was not my choice of career. Yeah, so I'm not religious. I'm not religious. We taking that off of there. If you never came from a military family, you would think all military people were bitter. You never came from a military family, you mess with a military father and 11 brothers. Military people don't play. They don't have time to be playing with y'all. All my brothers would have went off on these people on here. All of them. That's why I don't let them on my channel. It would not be this kind of show. Everybody be done ran off all them come on. It'll be horrifying. Sure it would. My brother was like, no, I'm not coming on here because he was like, oh, I'm not coming on there. I work for the jail cell. He was like, I work for the jail cells. I work for the juvenile system. He said, I be done cussed all them people out. You won't have nobody on your channel. He been working for the jail cells for 30 years. He getting your behind. He'd be like, what the blank you said to my sister? Man, I come over here and put this 9mm. You would not like him. None of my brothers. All of them don't play. None of them. My father didn't either. You wouldn't mess with no man. But you got bullies and wimps on here that want to talk crazy. They wouldn't mess with no man. It would be hilarious. Hello. I am making high. I'm gonna miss some of y'all stuff because my clock is up, and so I'm trying to make this. I'm making healthy food because I'm trying to pull off some weight, and I'm making I made what did I do? I did yogurt with raspberries, blueberries, boysenberries, and bananas, honey, lactose, yogurt with granola, and then I'm doing apples. Because yesterday and the day before I didn't prep, so I didn't have food. I normally prep for 3 days, so even people that don't prep in their truck, they prep at home. A lot of men prep at home because they just can't do this. This not a lot of men and a lot of people just can't do this, prep in such a small space. But I prepped for 3 days and I didn't have any food to eat, so I had to spend money last night. I didn't like, even though the food was good, I was like, dang, I spent money I didn't want to spend. And then it was a young lady homeless, and I gave her $20. And I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that. So I spent $33 last night. I mean, you know, when you see people homeless, you can't say they on drugs. You know, I encourage you all to give them money because you don't know her situation. She came from an abusive situation. She left Texas to come to Alabama. And I was like, I wouldn't have came to Alabama homeless. This is not the place to be homeless. But yeah, I'm gonna do apples, and I think I don't know if I'm doing anything else because I want to get down the road. But I'm not ignoring. I just need to cut these apples up so I can cook them real quick. And I apologize that I'm not looking up all the time. You know, people get their opportunity to say what they want to say, but I'll go back and delete because it don't affect me. You know, they have to answer to a higher power for what they do. But yeah, I'm doing these caramelized apples. Actually, it's applesauce. I make my own applesauce. For some reason, I couldn't find my brown sugar anywhere. I don't know where it went to. It's in here. I might have ran out of brown sugar and didn't realize I used it all. But I don't remember using all my brown sugar. So these apples should last me 2 days. The yogurt's 1 day. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so thank you. Just trying to cut this stuff up real quick. You know, but you got people a young lady was a gymnast. No, she was a cheerleader. And she went on a trip. I don't know if y'all seen that. She went on a trip and she ended up paralyzed. She's in a wheelchair now. You just never know what's going to happen. You go on vacation to have fun, enjoy your loved ones, and you end up paralyzed, end up dead, tomorrow's not promised to you. So many people passed away. The young lady next to me that was driving my European sister, she 44. She said she had 2 deaths in her family. You know, my other coworker, his sister and her grandchild got shot in the head. She got shot in the head 2 times, shot the grandbaby in the head, and I haven't heard from him. I don't know if he quit or what, but then his brother had a heart attack when he found out that his sister got killed. So, you know, tomorrow, in the next second, the next moment is not even promised. You don't know, anything can happen. Last year was a truck driver driving, and she was at a stoplight and somebody shot into her truck and shot her in the leg. You know, and she's in a company truck and they shot her in the leg. I don't know what that, they must have been shooting at something else because that other lady was hanging off of that bridge last year. That young 23-year-old just got killed in California last month. He went around a truck too fast and went over the cliff and killed himself. You know, nothing's promised to you. So when people playing games and trying to bully and troll, there's things going on in the world. I don't have time for that. You know, people dying every day. People in the hospital fighting cancer, fighting all kind of diseases. Doctor don't know what's wrong with some of these people. People in convalescent home. While some of these people trolling and bullying, they need to be visiting the elderly and praying and doing something that's productive, being productive in the world. You know, so much going on. You got, like me, When I was 40, I had to stop my career as a nurse. I was going to school to be a nurse, and I had to stop my career as a nurse to take care of both my parents, because my father didn't trust anybody else in the family. He didn't want nobody else taking care of him, because he wasn't nice to us when we were growing up, and he trusted that I was the only one that would not, you know, treat him bad. You know, elderly people get older and they didn't treat their children right, and then they forget that they might need their children to take care of them. So you have to keep yourself healthy. Some people don't have no children. Some people have children that hate them, and so they got to keep themselves working, keep yourself healthy, because some people don't have no children. Some people out here by themselves. Some people, women, widowers, husband passed away. You know, they working at Walmart, they working at Target, they working some job because the husband didn't manage the money right and didn't leave her nothing. So she's struggling. It's a lot going on in the world. Children are sick and dying, raped, molested, abused, all these horrible things, abducted, trafficking, tariffs, stuff affecting your job, government shutdown, people struggling, don't have no money, no place to stay. Ever since the pandemic, people been moving around. You know, so just a lot going on in the world. A lot going on, and people on here being childish, bunch of children. The water is and the butter is just to give some seasoning. There's a lot going on in the world. And that's my coworker, y'all, whose sister got shot in the head, and I gotta take this call. Nope, that's not. That's another older man that's been a truck driver for 42 years at my job. I'll catch him another time. That wasn't that. I'm waiting on that call. I'm waiting on the call from my coworker whose sister got shot in the head, and his nephew or niece, I don't know if it was a male or female, the grandbaby got shot in the head. The sister got shot in the head twice by her boyfriend, and the grandbaby got shot in the head. So people on here doing stupid stuff, I don't pay no attention to that. You know, we don't know what's gonna happen to us. We don't know what's gonna happen to us. And people out here being, you know, childish, being, I don't have time. I don't have time for that. I got children that are atheists, that don't believe. You know, grown adult offspring that don't believe. Don't believe it. They believe it's a fairy tale. So I got too much on my mind and on my plate to be worried about what people think about me and how people act. I still got books to write. I don't know if y'all know, I always say I wrote this book, The Mind of the Spirit. The Holy Spirit gave me the wisdom to write books. The Mind of the Spirit, The Nature of the Mind of Christ is also on Amazon. In my autobiography, just in this 472 pages of what I came out of, what Yah brought me through, without being on drugs or alcohol, without being a prostitute, without doing crazy stuff to myself. Just this right here is a testimony of what I've been through. Working my way towards this. You know, if you want to fast, it's important that you fast. That's why I'm trying to pull down some of the food I'm eating. It's important. It's very important to fast. Little book can only cost $7.97. So, you know, I have another book that's coming out by Y'all Worldly Holiday. That's what I said, Y'all Worldly Holiday. And I will go into all these holidays. I'll break those holidays down in my book too, because people don't know what they be celebrating. They don't know what's behind it. They don't know the origin behind stuff. They just be celebrating. They don't know the origin behind wedding bands. No, I would never wear a wedding band. Y'all don't even know the origin behind the wedding band. Anybody know the origin behind what wedding rings signify? I'm gonna break that down. I can't really break it down online because it gets real detailed. But I'm still studying it, but the last time I studied, it's been a while. The Egyptians. Now, everybody should know what Egyptians believed in. The Egyptians believed that there was a vein that went from the heart to this ring finger. The Egyptian culture believed there was a ring that went from the hard to hear, and that's how we got the ring. It don't make sense to me. So I would never wear a ring because I'm not Egyptian. Well, I mean, people do stuff and don't know the origin. It's an origin to everything. It's a root to everything. I don't even get it. But, and the funny thing about people that troll and bully, if you go on their page, they only got a handful of followers. People that troll don't have that many followers. They don't know who they are. They be all over the place. You go follow them. If you go on them people's page, when you see them come up there, while y'all on there, if you go to their page, they don't be having nobody on their page. Don't be paying the picture to. They're not doing nothing productive for the world. They need to be delivered. They bound up. That's why they trying to bother people. But people like me that been through what I've been through, I'm a heavyweight. I've been through a lot. I don't be moved by that foolishness. So these apples, they just need to cook. Y'all know, y'all just cook them down. It's a lot of stuff that I cook. It's so much more stuff that I cook. This is just a tad bit of stuff that I cook. I can't do everything. I am going to do something very unique that I shouldn't do, but I'm doing it for y'all. I'm doing it for y'all. It's not healthy. It's not healthy, but I'm going to do it for y'all. It is not healthy. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I already got the stuff for it. I said, let me do this for you. I'm going to do it probably maybe in 2 more. Nah, let me see. What's today? Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday or Wednesday. What's today? Tuesday or Wednesday? Yes. Clouded? You said clouded? What does clouded mean? What does clouded? C-L-O-U-D-E-D. What does clouded up mean? What does clouded mean? Yeah, so I told you about, hey, pretty. I'm sorry I'm not all the way over there, but I want to tell y'all something. What was I talking about? Oh, a lot of y'all do, what do you call those things? Y'all do yams, sweet potatoes, and y'all go to the store and buy marshmallows. I'm gonna surprise y'all. I'm gonna do something that ain't healthy, but I'm gonna do it for y'all. It's so easy, and it's so much better when you do it yourself. I'm gonna make that. It's not healthy, but I'm gonna make it. But yeah, I don't wear that ring. I wouldn't wear that ring. You would never know if I was married or not unless you asked me. Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate everyone. Yeah, so I don't know what that was to. What support and work you want to spend money. I don't know what that. I don't know if that person was talking to who. I don't know what that was. I really don't. Some of the stuff you don't even want in your spirit. You just be like, now that these apples are cooking, let me go up here and see what was being talked about. Good people. Jerry, good morning. Hello. John, hello, John. Rudolph, hello. I don't celebrate holidays, so I'm going to remove that. I don't celebrate pagan holidays. Then tacos, thank you. Organic is a scam. I don't. Who was that? Wait a minute. Organic. I like that. That's funny. I like that. Organic is a scam. I like that one. Hi, Monster. That was a good one. I'm going down. I'm getting ready to. Some of y'all getting redeemed. Some of y'all getting blocked. Let's see. Organic is a scam. I like to store your fruit with a paper towel with prolonged delay. Oh yeah, I know about that. I already did a lesson on that. I did that. I had some of my vegetables and stuff were in the refrigerator with napkins and stuff. Let's see. Look good, sister. You there, sister? More. Kick him out. I just said, you got them. That's pussy. Yeah, good job. Throw it up. It was harmless. Take it out. It had stunk up the van and it made me not. It stunk up the truck. I wouldn't want to cook. It was fast on gas. Got claws said to eat. See, Are you a truck driver? Nobody's speaking. Y'all getting away this morning. Glad you caught the busy bug. Okay. What did you miss? Me fighting a doggone what do you call that thing? A stink bug. I have some ground meat. Any idea what I can make? Pumpkin. Let me think about it. You could do tacos. You can get you some what do you call that? It's right on the tip of my tongue. You can do lasagna. That lasagna I did, but you can add what you add to sausage that you add to lasagna, the Italian sausage and make lasagna, spaghetti, tacos. You could do a what's the name pie? What's those pies that come with the potatoes, y'all? You do the meat and you do the potatoes. Come on, y'all, because I'm gonna do one of those. The pies